I have no problem paying anybody that I work with. You know what I'm saying? But when 10 years in the game though, come on now, 10 years in the game. And if you reached out to me and you want me to be a part of your portfolio, you want me to take shots with your brand or whatever the case may be, come on now. Something. I feel I deserve something. But if you can't do that, that's fine. That is okay. I do not have a problem with that. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'll never deal with you ever again in life because you can't pay me. Everybody got a budget. Just be straight up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't tell me, oh yeah, I'm going to come in and do this and whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I'm here in the background that you making this and you couldn't even cut a sister off. Come on now. Come on now. You want me to walk all around Dallas wearing your fit all day long, but I got to give it back to you when I'm done? Come on now. Come on. You want me to wear your lashes and your lace fronts for your model to put on your portfolio and your website, but you can't let me keep it. You want it back or you don't want to pay me? Come on. Something to show that you appreciate that I took the time out of my day, to come and support and promote for you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Got the game messed up. Y'all got the game real messed up. And that's on both ends, to regular models, to photographers, to artists, all of that. Y'all music videos, y'all pay everybody but the model. Pay everybody but the model.
The word is see some. If you're in the building and you understand see some, I need to hear you. See some.
Let black folks know, letting us know that you are the most powerful thing on the planet. Everything comes out of you. Put it in perspective. Black people, all colors come out of you. They all come out of chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So that should give you a sense of, like, hey, confidence. I'm somebody. You are somebody. You are better than your circumstances. We gotta change the way we think it so that they can change too. Everybody got a fingerprint that nobody else has. Nobody, a twin, quadruplet, nobody got that fingerprint. We gotta make the right choices and formulate the right situations in our brain in order to give to these children and write on their notepad. And we're gonna make a better future.
Introducing the one and only Mr. TMI. Now check it. He's Mr. TMI, known as the Bearman, aka homie the black sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, roller driven, buzzing, tune in, don't miss anything. Bringing the best of variety of different guests, keeping it real, nothing less as they dress to impress. Every day chasing the check, follow, subscribing, request, it's time to decompress. Get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire. Feel it heat, he on fire. Now hope that I got your attention to jump in the building. Y'all watching Mr. TMI.
Yeah, it's Friday, y'all, and I got my good stuff on. That's right. That's how special this show is. I got my good stuff on, y'all. Do I look like a model? Do I look like a model? What's up, y'all? TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate. And it is Friday, and we have a phenomenal show for y'all tonight. We got a very special guest, and she is bringing the fire. She's bringing the flame. So y'all can get y'all ass ready tonight. Yes, I know it's not having been 1 minute in the show when I had to cuss. I was trying, mama, but it's hard. It's hard. I grew up under you. I can't help it. Now, and saying all that, let me say this, man. Thank you to everybody who sent well wishes to me. I was sick as hell last week, y'all. Kidney infection. Look, y'all know I was born not right. So I got issues. Now, in saying that, thank you, Victor, for commenting before the damn show even started. He ready for the night. So I'm not going to delay anything. It's showtime, y'all. It's time to bring our guests to the stage. So, director, let's introduce her the way we do it. Is the director asleep again? How many damn times? I got the. Don't make me bring you on the camera. Like. None other than Yolanda TheModel. Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
Man, phenomenal, phenomenal. Thank you for bringing your model-esque onto our platform. It is such a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Like I really, these platforms are very much needed. Very much needed. So I thank you for that very
Most
much.
definitely, man. Look, everybody, it ain't no secret. She about to exhale on y'all ass tonight. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started the right way. Yolanda, I want you to first tell everybody, first of all, give us your experience as far as time in the modeling industry and what motivated you to become a model.
Well, I've been in the game 10 years now, and started out with runway, and then on to print, and then on to video, and then on to hosting, and then on to putting on my own fashion shows.
Oh,
I loved it, and it was it. I don't know. It just was a feeling that just came over me anytime I was doing any of that stuff. Like it's just an amazing feeling that I just can't really put into words. And while I was doing that, and just meeting and networking and meeting other models and stuff that were interested as well, and hearing them and them not knowing how to start, them always asking me, made me want to start my own business to
right.
fit with that. And so that's how New Identity Modeling came along. And what that is me coaching and mentor up and coming models that's already in the game, maybe quit and decide to come back and need a refresher. And I love seeing people do what they love to do.
Right.
So, and it's definitely a passion for me. So, yeah, I'm not stopping. I'm not
So,
stopping.
so I want to first address the pros of
Hmm.
modeling. What are some of the pros? First of all, let's first say this. How do we determine who's an official model from people just claiming the title?
Interesting. Um, First of all, let me ask that you did watch my live in full, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Because a lot of people probably didn't. They just saw bits and pieces because they're about an hour long between the two clips. But as I mentioned in my live, which some people called a rant, and I don't like the word rant because when you're ranting, you are battling on and it's uncontrollable and you're just angry and you're just going on about nothing.
Right.
Everything I talk about was something. And I'm passionate. I talk with passion, and that's what that is. So everything I said, I was not angry at nobody. I wasn't upset with nobody. I'm just so passionate about what I do that I just express it in that way.
Right.
So I want people to understand that this was not an attack on anybody when I did that live. So I just wanted to clear that up. I was speaking in general across the board within the industry of how things are. And because I am a model coach and a mentor, I have models in my DM or on my phone or in my email every day, all day long. Okay. And I feel like I'm a leader to them if they're looking up to me and coming to me for any type of questions or concerns or anything that has to deal with the model world. Who am I not to lead them in the right direction? Who am I to make them feel discouraged? Who am I to make them feel like they can't do it? Who am I to make them belittled in any type of way? That's not me. Seeing other people do what they love to do makes my heart smile. It means everything to me. And just knowing that I made you feel that way or I got you to a certain point in your model journey makes me feel good and my job is done. regardless of what I'm doing in my world, I'm focused on you now.
That's definitely one of the pros.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And if you're a model, you need to be a model. Like I said in my live, it's not just about taking a picture or a selfie of yourself and posting and saying, oh, I'm cute and this is it. That's not how that works. You have to put in the work to be a model. You have to get out there. You have to be consistent. You have to network. You have to be known. You have to be doing something. Go out there and get your pictures taken. Go out there and get you a comp card. Go out there and get your portfolio made so people know.
So slow down real quick. What's a comp card for those that are not in the industry that don't know what you just said?
Okay, so a comp card is just like a business card. It's a model business card, and what that is like maybe 3 to 4 pictures of yourself on professional pictures. Professional pictures, okay? Because I've seen some where they do.
My mama can't take a picture.
Anybody can take a picture. Yeah.
Like if I use this outfit and my mama take a picture, it don't count.
So me taking a picture of you sitting there right now, putting on a comp card, that is unacceptable, sir. Unacceptable. Okay, I don't care how fly you think you look right now. It is unacceptable. Okay, we're not going to do that. So you have to go get professional pictures done, and on that card you put that on 3, 4 pictures. I personally feel like it should be a variety style of pictures. Some people will put a same type style picture where they have the same thing on with the background. To me, when you do a pictures like that, I feel like that's more for the acting side. And that's a totally different story. But to me, that's how I look at it. So I feel like your comp card should be versatile so people can see what you can all do. Okay. Then you list your contact information, your name, of course, your hip, bust, and waist size, how tall you are, your shoe size, and your dress size, and your eye color and your hair color. Okay. You'll put all that information on the card. So that way, when you're going out here and you're networking, that's what you give people. Here, this is my comp card. Check me out. Here, this is what I can do. If you ever need me for anything, any gigs, this is what you get. This is what you give them. Simple. Now, a portfolio is also like a business card, but it's not just a little business card. It's going to be all your pictures, all different types of pictures, different styles, different looks, whatever the case may be, listed with your photographers. I'm also big on tagging your photographers, letting people know who's taking these pictures, because again, they're doing the work as well. So don't shade them. You know what I'm saying? Because they did this as well. So you put that on there as well, and you put who's on there, where you did it, whatever the case may be. If you want to put your location on it, like at the bottom or something, just whatever, just so people know where you've been, where you're from, whatever the case may be. And a resume. In a resume, you get a resume for models, putting down everything you have done. Shows, videos, whether you've hosted, anything that you've done involving your model journey, that's what's going to go on your resume. Just like a resume for a job, you're going to put the same thing on a resume for your model work. Don't sell yourself short out here, and then people will not take you serious. And that's why we're in the situation we're in now.
Right.
Because they don't take us serious.
So let's just say, for instance, if a young model come to you for guidance or even to get under your agency, and you see that they think they got it all together, but they don't. How do you do that? How do you mentor them without insulting them? Let's just say that much, because some people think they got it all down.
Right. Of course, everybody thinks they know everything, and so first of all, my first question when I deal with models is, why do you want to do this? My very first question, and I'll go based off their answer and go from there, because someone will say, "Oh, I just want to get paid." I can't take you serious right now. I can't. And I'm very upfront, and I'm going to be real, because it's hard out here. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. And I need you to understand that no one is going to take you serious if you don't take it serious. Facts. No one's going to believe in you if you don't believe in you. I'm not going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself, that you really want to do this. This is really something that you want to pursue. This is something that you want to make a career out of, not just for fun, not just a hobby. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. If you just want to, do a little razzle dazzle here and there, that's okay. But if you're coming with me and I'm trying to get you paid gigs, and I'm trying to get you out there, and I'm trying to get you seen, and I'm trying to because I don't want you to hold on to you forever. I want you to go above and beyond I'm just the beginning. I'm not the end. So I need them to understand that. How far is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do? Then I have to check the confidence level. Some people don't have a lot of confidence in themselves because we have the stigma that you have to be tall and skinny and that's it. And that's not true.
Right.
I can't go out here and work for Lane Bryant. I can't go out here and show off these size 5 heels or shoes or tennis shoes. I wear a size 10. There's certain things that I can't do that you might be able to do.
Well, damn, Yolanda, I wear a size 10.
I mean, it is what it is. We can share shoes. That's really a size 8.5 for me though, but it's okay.
Size 8.5. Yeah. You're good. You're good.
But yeah, so I just really have to get an understanding of where they are in this and what it is that they want to do, and then I just take it from there.
So let me ask this real quick, because I'm
Mhm.
interested in this, because this also applies to really any industry that you're seeking or you're in or that you give advice on.
Mhm.
How do you go about not giving away free gold? Now, what I mean by that is some people will suck all the information out of you and then go elsewhere and spend money.
They'll be back.
Do you prevent that from happening to you?
They'll be back. They'll be back. It never fails. It's happened. I've seen it. They'll be back. Because they realize, oh, you know what? There's some people think they know it all. I didn't think this all the way through. Let me go back. Let me slide back this way real quick and do what I should have done the first time. And it's okay. People make mistakes and people think, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they think they get all this information and they can run somewhere else with it and think it's going to work. And it's not. It never will. You're going to fail. You will fail. Failure is good sometimes, because that's how you learn.
Right.
It's a lesson learned. All right, you back. What you want to do? You ready now? You ready for me to show you the way? Because they're going to eat you up. They're going to eat you up out there.
Absolutely. And again, that happens. Like I'll give an example. That happens to me a lot when it comes to the podcasting game.
Mm-hmm.
And I get people to, how you do this? How you get your lights like that? How did you get your background? And what system you use? And how do y'all do this and do that? And then I say either, hey, I can set it up for you for this amount.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can give you some consultation, but it's going to be this amount.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear from them again.
Right.
All they want to do is suck information out of you.
Yep.
And some people do more. Some people want you to set it up for them. Some people want you to do everything for them.
Wow. Yeah.
Without paying nothing.
Nothing.
So I said a magic word, pay.
Right.
I know that was a big thing in your live. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and explain to me, the obstacles in getting paid as a model.
It's hard. It's real hard. I feel like my work speaks for itself. If people say my name, they'll be like, that sounds familiar. Either going to be like, I know her, or dang, that name sounds real familiar. And obviously I'm doing something right. So I feel like, and you go to my page, Yolanda TheModel, you're not going to see anything on my page. Everything on my page is going to reflect modeling, something, networking, anything that I'm doing, it's going to show. It's going to show. So why would I not be paid for my services if you like what you see? Because that's all you see, and you see I'm consistent, and you see I'm serious, and you see I'm about my business, and you see my work that I've done, things that I've done on my own, things that I've done with others, people who have referred me, people who know me. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't get paid for my work because I put the work in. That's just like you go to a job and you train it for 90 days, and now you got the job and you want to get paid, right? Because you done built your way up to that level to where you're going to get that pay, or you're going to get that raise, or you're going to get that promotion. It's the same thing. My question is, I want to understand from the people on the outside that are looking for models, why do you feel like we shouldn't get paid? That's my question. What about me makes you think I shouldn't get paid for what I do? There's nothing about me or my page that says I do this for fun. It is fun. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but not as a hobby. I'm not just doing this just because.
I'm making a living out of this. I'm making a career out of this. I'm trying to be somebody in this. You know what I mean? I'm not just dibbling, dabbling here and there. I'm not doing other stuff on my page that ain't got nothing to do with modeling. Like, what makes you feel like I shouldn't get paid for my time? I just don't understand that. And then irritates me is you're posting stuff that you want, that you're looking for a model. If you're not going to pay model, don't say model. Say somebody. You looking for somebody to do this part. You looking for somebody to be in this video. You looking for somebody to build up your portfolio. You're not looking for a model. You're not, because what do we get out of it? What do I get in return to help you boost your services? And I am the service as well. And I'm supposed to just say, okay, that's it. And like I mentioned in my live, it is okay to do stuff for free. It is all right. But I have a choice. I have a choice to make that I want to do it for free. And that was never the issue. And that's what I think a lot of people missed in my live, because you only chose to listen to the first 3, 4, 5 minutes. And again, that's why I asked you to please go back and watch the whole thing, because I want you to understand what I was saying throughout the whole entire live. And I repeated myself to make sure there was no misunderstanding in my live, because I meant what I said. Yes, we should get paid. No, if somebody is not really a real model, do your just like I have to do my research with who I'm dealing with and who I'm working with and who I know got the money and who don't have the money and who got the budget and who don't got the budget, or who has something, a vision that I like that might help us both out. Even if me and you could work something out, that ain't got to do with money. Even if you want to give me something in return, it don't have to be cash. It could be gas for all I care. If you want to give me gas money to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like something that we could work out and compromise on.
Or anything.
Anything.
But see, the thing is, people are not respecting the fact that you being a model and them asking for your service, they're not putting the two together.
No.
See, they think that the model is just happy to be there, just so that they can show their face. And I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's kind of a problem in this industry, period, where they think that people are just happy to be there.
Right. And they just figure exposure is supposed to be our payment. Just exposure.
Right.
I can promote myself all day long. I can do a whole lot of stuff and just to expose myself and put myself out there. But I don't need to do every single thing just for exposure. And it don't even be all about me and your videos. It's about you. It's your video. It's gonna be, I might be in 1 minute of the video out of a 4-minute video.
And the way that I feel is if you ask to be a part of that, then it should be free.
Right. If I ask,
if they're requesting for you, you should be compensated.
Absolutely.
Now, again, we're not saying money. And we damn not sure not saying ass.
We damn sure ain't saying that.
Damn sure ain't saying ass.
That's a problem here in Dallas too, because a lot of people do that. Trade for sex. I don't get down like that. I don't care anything about that.
I don't want to be paid in spoiled monkey.
Right. At all. Like, no. It'll never get that good.
Right.
Never.
But in saying that, like, I think that's an issue as well. Like,
it definitely is.
Mixing, let me tell you something. Cash, look, your business and booty should never be in the same place.
Nope.
That person, and I'm being for real, it gets us in trouble all the time. And I want to say black people, but apparently not black people, because you hear the Vince McMahon story. But it gets folks in trouble all the time when they try to mix the two. It don't mix. And what people don't understand, everybody nowadays is standing on business when they really standing on bullshit.
That part.
Because all of this muckery that's going around is ridiculous. And then the moment that a person like Yolanda stand up for herself,
it's a problem.
Folks go around and say she ain't shit. Trust me, I was in the he ain't.
Right.
He ain't shit. So I was in that.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, man, look, this is what I'm proposing, Yolanda. A lot of us good folks out here need to get with each other. The folks that are on the true up and up
Right.
need to get with each other and work with each other
Yep.
and create that circle. And that way, them good people in that circle can tell when some bull crap done creeped in.
Absolutely.
And kick it. Look, walk it to the middle of the village.
Right. Right.
And everybody that want to play over there on the other side, play.
Yep.
I care less.
Right.
However, the end of the day, when they reaching out for your services, if they not talking about, I'm gonna send your contract over, because for some reason we don't talk like that.
Right.
We don't talk like that. Hey, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna send your contract over.
Right. And you got to watch them contracts too.
You gotta watch some contracts.
Got to watch them contracts.
They'll say we're gonna pay you in 50, and then they'll say pieces of popcorn.
Right. And you missed all that.
Yeah. But again, being about your business, having somebody look over your paperwork.
That part too. Absolutely.
And specialize in that. See, me, I'm gonna be for real. I ain't the best when it comes to reading contracts.
Right. Right.
But my wife is.
Right. Somebody.
She read the back of them credit card things to make sure they're legit.
I know that's right.
Hey, Yolanda, you got this thing popping. So you gotta look. If there's a phone call, we got a caller calling in. So let's address the caller.
Let's go.
TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI. Who this?
Hi, this is Grill Visuals. I just wanted to tell you, Yolanda, that I'm your biggest fan. Keep doing what you're doing, and I love it, man. I love it. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
I love you. Thank you. I love you.
You got anything else you want to say?
It's so silly. I love him. It's so silly.
That's what I'm talking about. But you know what? You get that kind of energy, man. That whoever that was so genuine. You get that kind of energy because let's be for real. When I first met Yolanda, and again, first I'm gonna say when I first met Yolanda, she was so cool. I walked up to her, we started talking like we knew each other for the longest time.
Yeah. That energy.
Now, this is what I do. I always check people out on the second time I meet them. Just to see if everything lined up.
Right.
Nothing missed a beat. It didn't matter who we was around. She didn't, oh, well, I'm around them, so I need to shade him. Or better yet, I'm talking to this person, so forget what you talking about. It wasn't like that. It was always cool and on the up and up. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret because it's my stupidity. But when I friended Yolanda, Yolanda was the only one that I ever saw with Yolanda TheModel. Right? So I swear to God, y'all, this is a confession. Whenever I would see anybody else with the model, it would piss me off. Like they trying to steal Yolanda stuff. How dare they? Yolanda is the model. The hell? Hey, before we get into some more of this, let's hit some of these comments. We got a lot. Oh, girl, they commenting up a storm. I mean, because you dropping jewels.
And you know I can't see, so
we gonna definitely get into the meat in a second. But before we do that, let's hit the comments. You can start wherever you want to start. Said it wasn't a rant at all, folks. Just sensitive.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, brother Vic. And is that Drip Visuals?
Yeah, that's the one that just called. That's my brother right there. Yes, love him to death. He's a dope ass photographer. He did. He did my Valentine's shoot. So yes, love him to death.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And let's see. Keep going. The director herself said everybody needs someone that will advocate for them.
Absolutely. And that is
I'm gonna be honest. The director is my advocate, whatever you want to call it, advocator person.
Two peas in the pod. That is definitely me.
Is it advocator or advocating person? I don't know what she is.
The advocator.
I already know, and I'm gonna be for real. Sometimes I can be a softie. I tell them, hey, email Natasha.
Right.
Ain't gonna be soft at all.
Right.
Natasha said they need to join in a variety of editorial or photography settings. I totally agree. Stop trying to put big words in there and mess me up, though. Keep going. Thompson said, "We in the clout era." Ooh, girl, don't. Oh my God, did you have to hit? That is so true. And that's why shaking my head. And those type of girls, no disrespect, are going to post and share, which is additional promo for the artist. So it's like a 2-for-1 for the artist.
Absolutely.
Look, and if an artist, like, how many times back in the day did we see videos where we were like, that song was cold, but that girl in that video?
Trash.
No, not trash. That's how you remember the damn video.
Right.
That's why you wanted to watch that video again. And that's why when that song came on that damn radio, that's why you would sing it. Because you remember that the girl from Teddy Riley Rex and Effect video.
Ron Shaker.
Like, what? Okay, anyway. Don't mix business with pleasure. It never works. It absolutely, Miss Mystique. Did I say your name right? Please make sure I'm Hannah Thompson said, wait, what kind of popcorn? Hey, yo, Hannah, that downtown Chicago popcorn, the cheese and caramel mix. I got you, girl. Don't even worry about it. No, Natasha, not no damn caramel. You need some caramel and cheese.
Look, the best
the cheese popcorn. Mix them together and you got the bomb. I promise you.
Right.
You got to be the right cheese and
yeah, got to be that right cheese.
So Yolanda,
yes, sir.
Let's get deeper because you express your opinion in general. However, it was taken personally.
Yes, I did definitely ruffle some feathers, and I'm okay with that because a hit dog will holler, and I didn't ask anybody to insert themselves in anything I had to say. Like I said, I'm 42 years old. I'm a grown woman. You can have a conversation with me. I can talk to anybody about anything. I have no problem with that, especially when it comes to my business, because I am serious about my name and my brand. Those are two different things. You got Yolanda TheModel and you got New Identity. Two different things, and I love them both the same, and those are my babies. So yes. I that's it. Like, and I don't want nobody to ever try to take that from me, and I will never allow anybody to take that from me.
Right.
So with that being said, for example, so I did my live on a Tuesday, okay? On a Friday, I received the email because there was a project that I was a part of. Mind you, 3 different projects that I was doing for free with no problem since last year, okay? I don't want nobody to think this just happened or this was overnight and then I decided to go live. I've been working with them since last year, okay? Love the vision, love the opportunity, love the people that I was working that was also involved with it. It was great, okay? Not a problem. So I get an email first of all, let me back up. I get a phone call. Hey, Yolanda, what's going on? Like, nothing. I'm on my 7 o'clock in the morning now. Then what's up? I'm on my way to work. Why are you not in the group anymore? What group? They tell me what group. And I was like, oh, I ain't know nothing about that. Let me go see what's up. So I go look. I'm removed from the group. Then I go check out the other group. I'm removed from that group. Go check out the other group. I'm removed from that group. And I was like, I haven't heard anything from anybody. I don't know. So me being me, I reach out and I say, hey, good morning. Did I miss something? The response was, you got an email. And I got an email. No, we always communicate through Messenger. So I was like, email, okay. Let me go see. I go check my email, get the email. Email says, dear Miss Yolanda, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we will no longer need your services. Okay.
Due to unforeseen circumstances. Okay.
Okay, that's what I said. And I left it at that. I didn't even bother responding because I feel like if you wanted me to know, you would just wouldn't have explained everything to me, or you would at least call me, because I feel like we had a better relationship than just this simple email that really didn't say much of anything.
Right.
So look, patience and tolerance at an all-time negative. So I don't even entertain anything. I don't do the drama. I want to be stress-free, living my best life. I'm good. Like I said, I have so much on my plate, so much that I'm doing. I don't trip about it. If it ain't for me, it ain't for me. And I'm okay with accepting that.
Right.
So I did it. I left it alone. I didn't respond. I didn't go on Facebook and go off. I didn't talk about anybody. I didn't say anything. Going on about my day. As the day goes on, I'm getting hit up left and right. Because people are starting to see I'm not in group. Because mind you, I'm in 3 different groups and it's full of people, all kinds of people that I work with, that I know personally, whether they just met me, whatever the case may be, we've worked together before. Like, it's a history there with these people.
Right.
So now they hit me up asking me what's going on. And I'm like, hey, look, I don't know. I just found out I'm not in the group and my services is no longer needed. That's all I told them. I didn't talk bad. I didn't say anything negative. I didn't do anything because there was no need, because I didn't know I'm here. And mind you, I'm not thinking about the lives. The live is the last thing that I'm thinking about, okay? Because I felt like my live was speaking in general and I said what I said. Because mind you, now the good did outweigh the bad. I had people letting me know, thank you, Yolanda, for saying that. I appreciate you. That's so true. And I ended up getting 3 gigs out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool.
Well, wait. Paying gigs.
Paying gigs.
Okay.
Paying gigs. Okay. So I'm cool with that. So, but now I'm starting to hear all these different stories. They mad because I didn't tell them. I didn't call them and let them know that I was going live and going on this rant and clarify things with them. Why would I do that? Who goes on their page, on their live, expressing how they feel and make phone calls to people to make sure they good before you go live? Who does that? I'm not doing that. This is me. This is my page. This is how I feel. This is what I want to talk about. And I have every right to talk about it and say what I want to say. So therefore, I'm not going to do that. Then you just telling people that because of the live, of course, that you just don't want me in there because I was going on and on and on and all this stuff and blah, 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 whatever. And then there's a reel on my page that I did my lingerie shoot in. Shout out to Marcus Ray that did my photo shoot. And there was a picture on there that, you know, my little sunshine area was showing a little bit. The photographer put me on game and already told me about it. I still wanted it because it's my picture and I really could care less. Okay.
Right.
Me, it's mine. I did not post a still picture of this on my page or anywhere else.
It was like a quick reel.
Right. It was a reel with moving pictures, like 6 different pictures just sliding through. Okay. They just moving. They not staying there. They not nothing. They just sliding through. So you took the time to go through my reel, pause my reel on this particular picture, take a screenshot of this picture, and you sent it to a guy and told him this is the reason why you kicked me out the group. You don't even know what kind of relationship me and this guy have for you to even be sending him my picture.
Wow.
So why would you even do that? Are you that mad? And then you go, now you want to know a rant? That's a rant when you go on Facebook and you want to talk down but you're all about sisterhood and coming together and being one and being uplifting and coming together as a community and nobody's a competition and we are all in this together and blah, blah, blah is what you are preaching out loud. But yet you go on Facebook and you post talking cash shit and saying that I'm a thought, THOT, with my vagina all over billboards. But no one would have seen my vagina if you didn't take the time to screenshot it and pass it around, because I don't know who else has this picture.
Right.
But you're mad at me?
Well,
and I still not saying anything?
The question that I want to ask is a general question. Why is it that we feel as Black people that we gotta fight to separate? We can't never come to each other and say, hey, look, the way we thought it was going to work, it ain't working that way. So therefore we have to separate. And so therefore you'll no longer be on the project. Okay. Right. Shake your hand. Cause honestly, you know, and I'm okay with an email. Right. But why is it that it should have ended right there?
Exactly my point.
Right
It
there.
should have been right there. Because
don't
when people were coming to you, asking you what happened to me, you should have told them exactly what you told me in that email. For
Right.
unforeseen circumstances, we decided to go our way, separate ways, and let it go at that.
Right.
All this
Absolutely.
extra stuff, this I should not have heard anything else about this after that Friday morning at 7 o'clock. It should have been dead and done.
But let me say this real quick. Don't we know that when we do these things, it actually make other folks not want to work with us?
And that's the thing. You have a whole brand yourself that you're tearing down. You tearing down your own brand because the people that you're talking to about me know me. And there is nobody that I ever worked in that could ever say I've tearing them down. I've talked to them crazy. I've attacked them and exploited them or said anything about them on social media. Never reached out to them, talked behind their back. I don't have the energy for that. Okay.
Right.
I have 2 jobs, a business I'm trying to run, and 2 kids. I don't have the energy. A simple conversation could have been had because I feel like, because that's what I would have done. If I felt that you went on live and I'm watching your podcast and you going on about something that pertains to the modeling world, I would reach out to you. I would pick up the phone and I would say, hey, Tate, I saw you live the other day and I was just curious, like, what's going on? Did anything happen? Like, how can we fix this? Like, what's the issue? Did I do something? I want to find out what the problem is because I definitely don't want nothing dragged out and then my brand to be diminished in the process.
The brand takes a hit. Let me ask this. I gotta ask this. The projects, how did they relate in any way to the live? Because from what it sounds to me is these were filming projects, right?
Right.
And you were talking about the modeling industry. I don't understand the connection.
Because it was a reality show for models.
Okay, there we go. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
yes, I definitely would love to be a part of that so you could see the journey. So like I said, I saw the vision. It was free and I made that choice to do it because for that reason. You know what I mean? And also for the networking. Like, cause I might be meeting new models and I did, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to work with me and have me help them. And you wanted me to be a coach and a mentor to new ones coming in. Right. But how am I going to do that when you're tearing them down or you're tearing me down? And then if you're tearing me down in front of them, how are they going to look at me? So now you did the right thing for me by letting me go because I don't want my brand tied in with your brand now.
And I know the new ones are kind of looking like, dang, I thought they was cool.
Exactly.
If they doing this to her, my goodness.
They'll do it to me. So
I'm gonna be for real with you. I look at things like that. I really look at and when we talked earlier, and I'm gonna use this analogy that I used. It's almost like, for example, it's almost like if you say McDonald's cheeseburgers suck. And of course, you're gonna get some McDonald's fans to get on there and say, you stupid, you a fool, you whatever. But it's like getting the CEO of McDonald's to get on there and go back and forth with you about how the burger don't suck.
Right.
The CEO is flying so high, he probably don't even know that you exist, let alone your comment. And us as business owners, we have to start flying that high. You know, it's almost like if somebody say TMI news suck. Okay, hey, to each his own, but you know, I'm having fun.
Right. You love it, you like it.
Tate stupid. Look what he got on. He always doing something stupid. You damn right I am.
Right. So what?
However, if I gotta change it up to satisfy your need,
why are you doing?
I can't do that. I can't do. Yolanda, we in our 40s. I told you it was something about in my 40s. I think my granddaddy his spirit came down in me and said, let me tell you how to treat these bastards.
Right.
And honestly, I ain't even trying to give it to you nice no more.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you can be the nicest person in the world. You can be helping everybody. Lord knows that was Mr. TMI at the beginning. I want to help everybody. I want all this shit for free. Now, let me tell you what's going on. I was doing everything for free, but I was getting charged for everything.
Right. Right.
How the hell did that go together?
Yep. And that's what people don't understand. That's what they don't understand.
So in saying that, I'm like, wait a minute. I done paid enough damn dues. I done did enough damn pro bono work for y'all to start paying now.
Right. Right.
So I totally understand. And that's why I connected with you on that live when I saw it. I said, man, it is so many things parallel to my world that she's talking about. And so I don't like when people, and some people take general post personal. And I don't understand that for the life of me, because the last thing I was thinking about was you.
Right. You didn't even cross my mind.
And why can you not get on live and talk about the modeling industry that you've been a part of for 10 years and educate? Because it was more educating.
Right.
Because if you're able to say, man, I'm frustrated by this, other young models be saying, you know, yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
How can we get over this?
Absolutely.
But if we gotta
try to find a resolution in this, like that's what I want, to make a change in this.
Let me ask you this. If we gotta shut our mouths to get along, what makes us any different than Hollywood?
That part. We're just supposed to accept it and lay down. I'm not doing that. I don't go out here busting my butt every day to just shut up. No, if I have a problem with something, if I have an issue with something, if I have a concern with something, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. And that's just what it is, whether you like it or not. People have opinions all day, every day.
Right.
And Facebook is the devil when it comes to that, because yes, it's an outlet because you want to reach everybody, because you know you have these people that's in the same industry as you, that's following you and that can see you. Now you can take it how you want to take it. But again, I meant it. So I needed to be an awareness to everybody to understand where I'm coming from a model aspect. And if you're wanting to hire a model, you need to pay the model.
Right.
Like I said, stop asking for models. Say you just want somebody, or you just put it on there. It's not in, the budget. This is free. And again, we have a choice. But I don't want to get on these groups and these people and everything I see is free. Every single thing is free. No, that's not fair.
And honestly, especially if you're selling tickets.
And that.
If you're selling tickets, if you're selling a package that can be monetized, meaning, since you said it was a series, you're going to be selling those episodes to be aired somewhere. Or you're gonna be shopping them,
right?
Yeah. And so therefore you got to invest in. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be for real. I can't tell everybody know this StreamYard. I can't tell StreamYard I'll pay you if this show is successful.
Right.
No, I gotta pay. I gotta pay expenses before any income come in. So in saying that, you are an expense.
Absolutely.
When I ask for your service, you're an expense.
That's right.
And that need to be considered. First of all, how many of us sit down and actually have an actual budget for the project?
Don't. That's the problem. People, and the bad thing about around here is people just come up with an idea and run with it and just go do it.
Yeah.
They ain't sitting down and they got a blueprint from here to there.
Don't have a budget, don't have a plan, don't have a calendar. This need to be accomplished by this date. We want to do this by this date. Just
throwing stuff together.
So we got to stop rigging our stuff.
Yep.
And we gotta take it serious.
I feel like people that do that, it's not about the craft. It's a money grab. It's not, you're not passionate about what you do. You're not trying to build your craft. You don't care. You don't care who you step on along the way. You don't care whose feelings you hurt along the way. Like, you just don't care. As long as you're getting your pockets full, And you always trying to turn around and make a deal with this person and that person because I don't know the background. I don't know if you had a conversation with the videographer and said you're going to pay them. I don't know if you had a conversation with this photographer and said you're going to pay them. I don't know if you had a conversation with this venue owner and said that you were going to pay them.
Right.
I don't know that. So if you're just cutting deals here and there and you're just trying to make sure that you get the money in your pocket because you're charging fees for something, but you ain't giving nobody nothing in the process, I'm not taking that business serious or whatever it is you project or whatever it is that you're doing serious at all.
So I'm going to say this too, Yolanda, for the lead people out here that are hiring people to do their projects, they've also actually been spoiled. Let me tell you what has ruined this entertainment industry. What has ruined this entertainment industry is people that just want to be seen.
Just want to be seen.
They'll run out to anything.
Yep.
They'll do anything just to be seen.
Yep.
And so then when you come up on a person that takes their craft serious, like ourselves, we seem like the buttholes.
Right.
We seem like the arrogant ones or the high society or the stuck up ones because we're asking to pay for you to pay for the service that we're going to render for you.
Yep.
I'm not one of them ones that just want to be seen or just want to get along or just happy to be in a circle.
Absolutely not. I don't care nothing about a circle, a clique, a group, or none of that. I'm doing this for me and my brand and my business. Absolutely. And that's it. And that's it. And to be a greater me every day. That's it. And to help others who are serious just like me along the way. That's all I want to do. All this extra stuff. And that's the thing. Like, people just want to be in a place to be seen. There's a difference between that and networking. And actually networking with people. Actually other business people, like you said, people like us, people that's on the same, path in their career or in their journey or in their field of work, whatever it is that they're doing. It's a difference because word of mouth is a mother.
Okay? I want to ask you this though. I want to ask you this though. I want to take it a little different way because I heard this on your live video, and many people think that models just show up and model. They don't understand the preparation it takes. So can you kind of explain the prep that goes into doing an event?
Right. Especially, whatever project it is that you have that you're reaching out to me about or want me to be a part of, I question things like, what is your vision? What is it that you need from me? Is there a certain color? Is there a certain look? Is there a certain outfit? It's like, there's things I need to know to make it look good, because not only you look good, but me look good. I don't want to come up there looking crazy and looking any kind of way. So I ask these questions. And if you tell me, okay, yeah, it's going to be this color, I want you to look like this, you need to wear your hair like this, blah, blah, blah. And if you're not providing the hairstylist on set, the makeup artist on set, the wardrobe is not already on set, guess what? I got to go find it and pay for it.
Right.
I got to go find me a wig, or I need to go find me a beautician to do my hair. That costs money. I can't do my own makeup. I hate makeup, tell you the truth. I don't wear makeup like that unless it's an event or something going on. I throw a little lip gloss on, like y'all see, with a little lipstick on. That's it. That's all you get from me, okay? But as far as like for these videos and stuff and projects and movies, like, I got to go pay an MUA to do my makeup because I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to look silly trying to do it myself. Then I got to go shopping just in case I might not have an outfit that you might be looking for, or a color that you might be looking for, and I might have it, but I might have already wore it somewhere else. So I'm not going to wear it again. So now I got to go buy another outfit. Then I got to travel to the location because you ain't got no limo picking me up. So I got to drive to the location. Okay. And who knows where that could be at? Anywhere in the DFW. Now you're not providing any refreshments, and I'm going to be on set for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. And you ain't got no snacks. Guess what? Now I got to go to 99-cent store and fill up my bag with snacks and drinks. Like, shoot, I'm at $300.
Right.
That I didn't spend on me because I'm a always make sure I'm good. And I'm always going to put in my
You
part
are the brand.
myself because it's me. Yes, Yolanda TheModel is also a brand. So yes, I'm going to put that behind me so I can make sure I look good because yeah, it is your project, but I'm going to be seen. So I have to make sure I look good. So when someone sees me, they be like, "Oh, girl, you look good. Let me get it for my video." And so that's how that goes. But you don't want to pay me. See, then I wouldn't complain if you were providing all that stuff already for me. Then I might not complain about not getting paid because you didn't pay for all that stuff and you put me in all this stuff and you got the makeup artist already there, whatever the case may be. And again, that is my choice. And I feel like if I got to do all this, then you need to pay my fee because then I can budget a little bit more to make it seem like I'm making some type of profit out of this as well. I'll shop a little different. I'll do something different. I might look up a YouTube tutorial and do my own makeup to keep from getting an MUA. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, wait. I know what an MUA is, but what's the what is
it's a makeup artist.
Okay, just makeup art. Okay,
Yeah, makeup artist. Yeah, MUA
right.
makeup artist. So yeah,
All right, got you.
so I'm just saying, like, I just need to understand like what goes behind a professional model when she needs to be presented at your project, function, event, whatever.
Her event.
Like, we can get something.
So don't mean to interrupt you, but we actually got another caller on the line. So let me bring him in the proper way. TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate. Who this?
Yeah, this is Miss Banks, and I just want to say I'm a huge fan of Yolanda. I love the personality that you have, how you try to help us up and coming models. I haven't never had a bad experience with you, but I agree with you. You know, a lot of these photographers are people that's trying to get models that don't want to pay, they don't even have snacks for us, and a lot of them make you feel uncomfortable. So for you to just use your voice and, you know, look out for the rest of us and just continue to help the up and coming models, I love it. I want to give you your flowers while you're here, while we're both here. I love it.
Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much. That's what I'm here for.
Well.
Thank
you.
You
too. Girl, you better shine.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Appreciate your call.
You too. Bye-bye.
Y'all gonna make
Hey,
me
look here. I'm gonna say this though. After this show, we better have a bunch of models that done subscribe to Bold and Driven. Please hit that subscribe button. Bold and Driven EP. Hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of great content. Now, Yolanda, I want to continue. So, in saying this, we know that your journey has not been easy,
right?
But it's been well worth it. As far as your modeling journey, you got some upcoming projects.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. So we want to go ahead and quickly show the folks what you got coming up. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
And we're gonna get back into whatever you want to say, girl. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mr. Director. Fire and Ice Fashion Show. Y'all get ready on April 14th. Hey, that's a Sunday. Y'all better come out if y'all want to see Fire and Ice. I can imagine how beautiful that fashion show is going to be. Yeah. Tell us more about Fire and Ice.
Well, actually, I had a guy by the name of Spence who reached out to me. He's actually from Tennessee, and he's been following me and watching me for some years now. And last year, he reached out to me and asked me to be his business partner and to assist because he's a designer and he does fashion shows all across the US. And he asked me if I would come in as a model coach. So, and it's paid. Okay. And yeah, so I just partnered with him. This is our first show doing together. He's been at his line has actually been in my fashion shows that I've done in the past as well. And so he just reached out to me. He was like, he just saw how passionate I was, how driven I was, you know, that he just saw my work, like I mentioned earlier, and he just saw, and he didn't know me. He lives all the way in Tennessee. He's just been watching me on Facebook, and he met me when he came down here, and we've been cool ever since. And he just wanted to bring me aboard, and here we are putting fire nights together.
But see, that's how you do it. I mean,
Absolutely.
you see somebody that's doing their thing, you come to them with respect.
Yep.
You come to them respecting the fact that they have put that grind in,
Right, and they try to ride their wave, as I was told.
Come to them in a business manner, and you present your business professionally.
Right. Yep,
It's
that's
just
it.
that simple.
That's simple.
All of the trying to get over on each other.
Right.
Okay, you got me for $5.
Right.
You got me for $5. But I'm never going to send nobody your way again. Was the $5 worth it?
Never. I would never. You know, when you cross me in that matter, you technically no longer exist. You don't exist to me.
Oh, that is so. Oh, that's me.
I would never speak bad on you. I would never say anything. I don't even wish you the best. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't.
Yolanda, I told you that I done hit 49 now, right?
I don't.
And Yolanda, I told you that my granddaddy put his spirit in my body, right?
Right.
The only thing, let me tell y'all something, the ones out there that want to do trickery on folks. When somebody asks me about you, the only thing I can do is tell them what my experience was with you. It's not slander.
Nope.
It's not fake.
Nope.
It's not pretentious or none of that.
Nope.
The only thing I can do is tell them what my work experience was with you. If it was positive, I gotta be real.
Yep.
Because I'm not gonna just not like you.
Right. Right.
If it was negative, then I gotta tell it. I gotta tell it how it was.
Right. That's right. And I'm gonna piggyback off of that because I tell people all the time, because of course they always reach out to me, ask me about, well, what you think about this person? What you think about that person? If I have not had any personal experience, I don't speak on it. I say, you do what you feel you want to do or whatever is necessary. That is fine. I don't know. And so, and the ones that I just got terminated from, I heard bad things about them. But I don't go off what other people say. You don't have, because like I said, everybody's experience is going to be different. You just never know how somebody's going to treat somebody. You don't know what the situation might have been. You don't necessarily know that side of the story. You don't know. So you're blind going in, right? And I heard different things, but I still, like I said, because I like the vision, I like the concept, I like the other people involved, like it was good for networking. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, so now I've been shot in the foot. So now if anybody asks me, then yes, I can speak on it now because I have my own personal experience with them. So yes, now I can tell you what, if you come to me, ask me about them. And I will say, I wouldn't advise you to, still your choice, but I wouldn't advise you to. And here's why. And just look at that. And then you have the option to continue to move on with it or not, just like I did. And that's just it. But just going around randomly talking about people, telling people don't do this, don't do it, work with that person because I heard from someone else that they did this, this, and this. I don't do that. I don't do that.
And let me tell you this. For those who think that we're in 7th grade and think that I'm going to dislike somebody based on what they say.
Right. No.
And I'm supposed to keep that feeling based on what they say.
Right.
There was an old term on TMI News that I kind of got rid of, but I want to bring it back.
I like
MBA. That is kiss my black ass.
Yeah, kiss it where the sun don't shine. It's okay.
We're not in 7th grade.
No, we are grown.
I'm an adult. And the way I treat men, it's men especially.
Right.
I go to men like a man.
Right.
So forget all that Facebook stuff. Call me.
Mm-hmm.
Here go my number. Some of everybody, which I ain't gonna even change my number, but I think I need to because some of everybody got my damn number.
Right. You know, you can always put them on the block list or just ignore them. Put them on.
That's what I do. I'll increase that block list. But at the end of the day, when I handle things, first of all, when it comes to females, I'll be for real. If it's gonna be an emotional conversation, I'm not interested.
Right. As a man, you have to be careful with that.
And a man,
yeah.
Yep, because I know me. I got that heart. And I ask God sometimes, why did you give me this heart?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you give me this heart and this conscience that I got?
Right.
My conscience won't let me mess you over.
Right. Right.
Then again, my heart, if somebody come to me and I feel like they're sincere, which I am terrible at judging.
Yeah, it's hard these days.
Because you know, a lot of
Definitely.
people they can't act, but they can act.
Right. Certainly. Just a little bit, yeah.
So I have to be careful.
Right.
And I'm sure you have to be careful as well when somebody come crying on your shoulder, or
Yeah.
when somebody is presenting business and they may seem like they're sincere.
Right. Yeah, because I've had that. Yeah, I've had that plenty of times, especially in the beginning. Not too much now. Now everything is really good now, but in the beginning, yeah, definitely so. Definitely. Like I had somebody that would come to me and, like you said, and sucked everything out of me that I was doing and watching every move I made and was always there, and then completely shut me out. And to this day, and that's been maybe 5 years ago, I still have not had a conversation with this person. This person has reached out to me. I've never reached out to them. They have unfriended me on all social media, which is fine. Not blocked, but just unfriended me. And then called their self a coach. Mind you, this coach don't even have a comp card, don't got a portfolio. And the only reason why I know is because we just so happened to end up in a group for a fashion show out of New York. And someone said they were looking for a model coach, and someone had tagged them, and the person had asked for their resume and their comp card, and they had the audacity to say they didn't have one. How you gonna do that? How you gonna call yourself a coach and you don't even have the right credentials to coach, to do anything? Nothing. Okay. So that right there alone made me feel good. Wow. Because I don't even have to say anything. We don't even ever have to talk again in life. I see right now what you're trying to do is not working for you. Because no one is about to take you serious.
But I can definitely relate. I can definitely relate when it comes to this podcasting thing. We're gonna get to some of these comments because they still going, girl.
Okay.
They love it. First of all, I'm gonna say this: based on these comments and based on them phone calls, you are who you are, and people love you for who you are.
Thank you.
And so you ain't gotta tell nobody. You ain't gotta yell it out or nothing, because real don't have to yell it out.
That part, and real recognize real. So I appreciate the love and everybody that's watching and commenting. I thank you all so much for tuning in and supporting me and loving me and shouting me out to other people, referring me, everything. Like, it does not go unnoticed, and I'm forever grateful.
Man, Natasha said your video got over 700 views right now. So congratulations to that, because where those 5 may have been offended, you got 695 plus with 700 plus that don't give a damn. Meaning they took that advice and they got fed, because that's what you were doing, is you were feeding the village. Natasha said, how do you fire someone that was
working for free?
We said that all day. What? Never mind. How do you fire? That's like me calling Natasha and saying you're fired. She's like,
right. Look, it's new to me, but I just roll with it. It's okay. That's what makes you feel good. We'll roll with it.
She said toes were stepped on because they're guilty of the behavior, or they are connected with someone who is guilty of the behavior. That's important.
Very much
so important. You're what they say, a hit dog will holler.
Hit dog will holler, and they was hollering.
And also their relatives.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Extremely unprofessional by Mystique.
Absolutely.
Who said that I said it right? Thank you, Mystique.
Oh.
Mr. McCowan said, Victor said they had the perfect lead cast and they messed up because of misunderstanding. Yeah, I said it, and I don't give a shit. Who takes offense?
Twin.
And so the next comment, Mystique says they did it to me too. Wow. And guess what? That reputation, y'all.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, because I'm gonna be for real. I don't know you. So I'm not whatever. But that reputation follows you, and it's hard to shake that, especially when a bunch of people are saying the same stuff.
Exactly.
Is that DS-man? Lindsay said that, and that's why I limit who I work with. Let me tell you something, Miss Lindsay. I said this on a Facebook post, and then after this comment, I'm gonna go to the phone. I said this, and I said, Victor actually put up a post and said we all should get along and work together. And I said, Vic, honestly, that would be beautiful. However, and I put a couple of different things, but I'm gonna say if everybody don't work with everybody, don't have the same integrity, everybody don't have the same motives, so on and so forth. So therefore, if theirs don't line up with mine, I don't want to work with them.
Right.
So that's what you got to be careful of. Let's go ahead and get to the phone lines. TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tape. Who this?
Yo, what's good? It's Evo.
What's up, Evo?
Hey, man, just want to tell Lon, man, keep doing her thing. We see her working hard. We see her doing her best shit. Keep popping her shit. Keep walking how she walking, talking how she talking. Don't worry about them 2 Men in Black earthworm built motherfuckers.
Evo, Evo, I love you.
We can't stand they ass. They toes hang over their shoes. They feel bad. They old by the neck. Hell with their ass.
Hey, wait. She all embarrassed, but she don't know she on TMI News.
Yeah.
None. Give this some good shit.
Hey, bar none fade all. You feel what I'm saying? Still we ain't wearing hoes. You know how we do.
Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo.
Hey,
thank you. Love you.
Yes, sir.
Hilarious, dog. Hey, let's continue with the comments. That was so freaking funny. Go ahead, boy. If that ain't that's TMI.
See, my people go hard for me, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know I'm a good person, and I don't bother nobody. I just want to grind, do my thing, see other people do their thing, and that's it. That's all I want. So I love them.
I like roasting ability. That's what I do. But, Mystique says, "Speak on it." That's right. You look, man. People better understand again that what my experience is. I can't go and say, "Oh, Yolanda cool," if Yolanda ain't cool.
Right.
If she shade me, she cool. I can't do that. I gotta say, man, I walked up to her, she shaded me.
Right. Absolutely.
Victor said exactly. What could have been a simple understanding. Motherfuckers turn sensitive and go on rants, then decide and then delete the post.
Right. Yeah.
Victor said, Natasha said, pay me for my services. Don't assume that I don't want to be paid or need to be paid. My time is money, just like yours. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
and
right.
Natasha, I'm gonna send that $5 on the cash.
Right. You know, look, you better send her money, okay? She ain't playing no games with you.
Send that $5. Please don't cut my lights off. She'll cut the damn show off early. Brandy Banks said, "That's motherfucking right, yo." That's right. Was that it? Shake your head. All right, we caught up on comments.
Okay.
I want you to put a button on this thing, Yolanda. I want you to put a button on this thing. So sum it up. You did approximately an hour live.
Ooh, what was it? I did.
An hour live. I want you to sum it up right now. And what message were you trying to deliver to the people?
At the end of the day, as a model, as a professional model, I know my worth. And I want people to understand my worth. It wasn't a bashing live. It wasn't a rant. It was simply trying to get people to understand that we're tired. I'm tired. Now I get paid gigs, so I'm cool. And like I said, this has been over time. But again, I am speaking to the models and even photographers. I mean, other people might be going through the same issue in their field. And I get that. I understand it, whether it's photographers, whether it's an artist, whatever the case may be. But I was speaking for my models. And I don't want models coming out here being discouraged, feeling belittled, feeling like they're not worth it for their time and our efforts and our looks, because obviously you're looking for us because you need us, pay us. If you have it, pay us. If you don't have it in cash, pay us in some other way. Like I said, whether you want to take care of our wardrobe and our hair and our makeup and things like that, or our gas, or something to show that you appreciate us and our time and what we are here for, to make you look good and your project look good and for you to succeed in your journey. The same way you're trying to make it in your journey is the same way I'm trying to make it in mine. And I just want that to be respected across the board. That's it. That's it.
So let me ask this question, because this just hit my head. You were saying that you can be paid in other ways, and I know one of the ways I've heard designers pay their models is by giving them the clothing that they model.
Or that.
So
Or
is that a significant, sufficient?
That's sufficient too. If you want to give me your clothes and I can keep your clothes, I'll take that. Give me an option. I'll take that. I had a guy reach out to me. He's a designer. He reached out to me questioning about, and not in a negative way, but just questioning me about his brand and how he deals with his ambassadors, shall I say, because to me, I feel like there's a difference between models and ambassadors. But the same way, I'm still promoting you. So what you can do as an ambassador, you give them the option, either discount, you get a percentage of what you sell because it's what you're promoting, but at the same time, you have to promote.
Right.
So I get it if you don't want to pay them, but if you see they're lagging and they're not really promoting your stuff and not putting you out there like they're supposed to, then no, you shouldn't pay.
Right.
Why would you? Right. Yeah, go ahead and let them buy it. I get it, because you have a business as well, but make it make sense for both parties. Make it make sense for everybody involved. Just like I made that post even prior to my live about you'll pay the videographer. I can't tell somebody I'm about to do a video and I want you to come shoot it and I'm not going to pay you. Come on now. What videographer is really finna come shoot a whole video for free?
Right.
For free. Now, unless you're just starting and you ain't got no credentials and you ain't never done this before and I'm trying to give you a chance, that's different. Maybe we can work something out. But if you see they out there, this is what they do, this is what they make a living off of, you have to pay the man or the woman. You got to paying everybody else on set. You're paying everybody you're paying the photographer, you're paying the location. Why can't the model get paid? Why can't we get paid? Why weren't we? And like I said, we are going to be the cheapest out of all of that.
And the thing is, it just got to be an understanding that give you the option whether you want to take the project or not. Don't bring you in under the perception that you're going to be paid and you're not paid. Right.
Especially if you reached out to me.
Right.
It's different. Like I said, if y'all making these posts and y'all saying and y'all putting in there looking for such and such, but this is a non-paid, but I'll offer this. Okay, you're giving me a choice now. You're giving me a choice. So now I can say, okay, maybe I'll go ahead and do this. I'll see, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But then I can also say no. And I might refer somebody else that might be an upcoming model that I know is trying and is serious. And and I do that all the time. If I see something and I'm like, I'm not going to do that, but not because of that. I just feel like I feel like I should be getting paid at this point. But if I know somebody and I know it's not in your budget and you're saying it's not paid, but you can offer food or whatever, then I'll find an upcoming model that can benefit them because they need to build a portfolio. They need to get their credentials up. You see what I'm saying? So this will help them. So yeah, I'll refer them to you and they'll be like, hey, here's such and such. Y'all communicate and figure it out what y'all, if she want to do it or not, or what y'all want to work out, and bam, there we go. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that because again, she's up and coming. She ain't got no credentials, but she needs to build this portfolio up. She needs to get herself out there. You're right. She needs to show some movement, some action, some consistency, something. When you're starting out, that makes sense. That's how I started out. I was doing everything I could. I was at every event. I was networking. I was jumping on everything I could possibly do. I was doing pictures. And when I started out, I was paying my photographers. I had to pay. to do all these. I was doing power shoots to help up and coming models where they were paying a fee so they can get pictures, multiple pictures and different varieties to help them build these portfolios. I was doing that as well for them. And I'm not getting paid. I'm paying for the venues. I'm paying the photographers to come out and do these things. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I was provide makeup artists, even for my fashion shows. No, I couldn't pay my models, no, nothing, but I made sure they was fed. I gave them shirts. I gave them a goodie bag. I made sure they was taken care of the best I could. So, and I was starting out too. It was my first fashion show. So I was just starting. So they understood that.
Right. Right.
So, and that's just what it is. But I'm not in fashion show business. I do mine for explosion. I only do 2 shows a year, and I do that for up and coming models. That's my main focus for up and coming models, but everybody loves me, so they will come be a part of it. And I love y'all for that. I thank you for always supporting me. But I do it for the up and coming models to help them and get them used to the runway so they can go to LA Fashion Week, so they can go to New York Fashion Week, so they can go to Paris Fashion Week, so they can go to London Fashion Week. Like, that's what I want to see. And be like, dang, look where she at.
Right, right. And knowing that you had some input in that, it make you feel like a proud parent.
Great. Absolutely. I did my job.
Yes.
Did my job. That's payment in itself for me.
Right.
And that's why I'm so passionate about it. And that's what people fail to understand and think that I'm going crazy or I'm tripping and I'm angry, but I'm not. I'm passionate about it. I'm serious about it. I mean business behind it. I don't want to see nobody fail, especially not behind me.
You got that right.
Model feeling discouraged, not behind me.
And Yolanda, I made the statement, everybody under my umbrella, I take care of.
Absolutely.
They not finna take a loss dealing with me.
Right.
So in saying that, I want to hit the comments one last time, and then I got 3 questions, but they're fun questions.
Okay.
We gonna end this with some fun. Even though, don't get me wrong, I done had a ball all the way through this. I promise you.
Right.
Let's get the comments. Baby Remix, great name.
Right.
Love you, hun. Let's get to the money. All 2024, and that's what 2024 is about for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey.
The money
no pro bono
and revealing the real. That's what we doing.
Ain't no more pro bono work. Pay me. Natasha said, love the support that's coming in for Yolanda the model.
Thank you.
I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised at all. My world pretty Lou says, we motherfuckers tired. Yes, friend, speak on it. That's right.
Yes, friend.
The models are speaking tonight. They have had enough of y'all shit.
Over it.
Y'all thought they was just pretty faces and smiles and legs and thought they ain't had what? They telling y'all ass.
Tired, boss.
They tired tonight. That's why they be looking mean when they on the runways.
We hungry. No. We hungry.
Keep stepping on shit. That's right.
Right.
Again, man, look. Keep stepping on shit. I don't like no shit messing up my shoes. I said, you should be able to express your frustrations without fear of being blackballed. Let's talk about blackball.
Let's talk about that.
Because
that is very true. Yeah. Very true. It's sad, but it's very true because people will really try to drag your name. But at the end of the day, if you standing up for what's right and what's real, you won't have no issue being blackballed. Just like them doing what they did to me. I had so many people coming to me telling me, what is wrong with them? Are they crazy? Do they not know who you are? Do they not know the follow you have? Apparently not. Apparently not. But see, and then they went on that rant and throwing all my pictures around and going off and all that stuff and going on in the rant. And now you made yourself look crazy and you done blackballed yourself.
You made them look crazy and you made them look crazy and you made other folks go and look at your pictures.
Right. And now you want to try to do damage control and delete everything, but it's too late. Everybody screenshotted everything you did and holding on to it.
Can I address?
Try to come back and say, "Oh no, I didn't say that," or "No, I didn't do this." Yes, you did.
Right.
Yes, you did.
Can I address blackball a little bit?
Go ahead.
You ain't got a ball big enough or black enough to black me out.
That
For
part.
anybody out there that think they can blackball me,
Nope.
man, look, let me tell you something. If you go to a person and tell them don't work with Tate, and that person don't work with Tate, Tate don't want to work with that type of person anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, you don't have a ball big enough or black enough to blackball me.
Because I ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna make me quit.
Right.
Nobody.
Like, do you know that the people that's trying to blackball you is that big in
Right.
comparison to the rest of the world that can support you?
Right. Right. And it's hard.
I'm not focusing on who ain't watching the show. I thank everybody on here for tuning in tonight, whether you tuned in for Yolanda or you tuned in for Mr. TMI. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And look, I appreciate it. If you say, no, I ain't tuning back into this dude, I don't like the way he dressed.
We're not gonna do that. You fashion. You got fashion.
Then that's fine. That's fine. However, if you say, I like that guy, he kind of free spirited and a fool, I'm gonna watch some more and stuff. Then subscribe to the channel. Let's build each other up. If it's anything like Fire and Ice, hey, as far as I'm concerned, you give me the information and I'm gonna have Bold and Driven in the house.
Oh, thank you.
Bold and Driven be like me and sometimes Natasha.
Right. We're gonna get Natasha. You just gotta give it that $5.
We're gonna get her there. We're gonna get her there. But I'm gonna support because I love supporting good people. Ty says, ain't nobody big enough in Dallas to blackball, but the sheep make them think they can hold someone back.
And that's what I was gonna say. Because the new people have that fear. The new people have that fear all the time.
True.
I get it all the time. They're always in my inbox. But if I don't want to do it, and then he gonna not do it anymore. And photographers are bad at that now.
Right.
They bad at holding your pictures. They bad at threatening with your pictures. They are bad at that. And that's why you have to do your research on these people, and you have to make sure you know who you're dealing with and who you're working with. And it's okay if you find 1-2 photographers that you find that are great photographers, you never had no bad experience, you can stick with them forever. And that's okay. Because I had to do that.
But for the rest of those picture taking assholes, you ain't the only one out here with a camera.
Exactly.
You ain't the only one out here that know angles and shots and lighting and all that.
Right.
So that's what we got to do to these people. And I'm trying to be nice because Yolanda on here. To these people who think that you got to kiss they behind because of what they do.
Yep.
You're not the only one on earth that do this.
Nope.
It ain't nothing out.
Nope.
Long time ago, that one person that was making chocolate covered strawberries. Remember how like, ooh, chocolate covered strawberries, right? And it was so hard to get them, and you had to find somebody who may know how to make them or whatever. Now you walk in Tom Thumb, they got strawberries taller than you.
Right.
You're not the only one that can do what you do.
That part.
So you need to appreciate who works with you.
That's right.
Especially if they putting you out there, because guess what? Yolanda said it earlier. Word of mouth is a mug.
Yep.
That's the reason why I'm finna sell for myself for a minute. That's the reason why I want Yolanda to have the best experience on TMI News, because we want other models to come on and, talk about your journey and let us know what you're going through, because we deeply care. And I'm not bullcrapping. We do. I'm just being funny.
I want them to speak out. I want them to have that voice. Yes. I want them to feel comfortable. And because like I said, they're always in my inbox, and it's like, you can speak on anything. This is you. Don't nobody have no control over you but you. And if something is affecting you or bothering you, you feel some type of way, you have every right to speak on that. Every right. Without having to worry about somebody talking about you or saying they ain't gonna work with you, or they gonna say this or they gonna say that, because how you present yourself on a daily speaks loudly.
It speaks loudly, yeah.
So you just have to watch, paying attention.
And I'm gonna go ahead and read Lawanda's comment. Then I'm gonna say something too. Designers letting us keep the clothing is more exposure because we're going to wear it and advertise it even more. Absolutely. Because when somebody say, man, where you get that? She's a model and you ask them where she get it, guess where they gonna have to point to?
Right.
You're absolutely right.
They're gonna have to
freaking right. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm getting a little older, so I done forgot what the hell I was gonna say. So we're gonna move on to the next comment.
So silly.
We're gonna move on to the next comment. Evo, my boy Evo said, need to start making a blacklist of who not to work with.
And I was just about to speak on
professionalism and lack
thereof. And I was gonna speak on
these people burning others in the business.
Okay.
But you know what? I swear to God.
We have that. I was gonna speak on that. We have that. We have a blacklist for photographers.
Wow.
We have a blacklist, so it is out there. We have a blacklist on videographers. You know, they all go in one. We have a blacklist on artists. Oh, we have a blacklist on them. Like, there's a blacklist for everything. It's a blacklist on us. It's mine. So trust me, Dallas may be big, but it's small at the same time. The DFW. Right. Okay. We all talk, obviously. That's how I found out everything about me. So we all talk, and we gonna stick together at the end of the day. So yeah, we have the blacklist. So it's not. It's just and that's why I go so hard, because it's for the newbies. It's for the people who don't know no better and don't know, you know, all the ins and outs and who to deal with and who not to deal with. And that's why I'm big on telling models, even if I can't do it all. I'm not saying I'm not the only coach. I don't do it all. I can't do it all. I can definitely refer you to somebody else if I'm not able. I can, you know, there's ways that we can work this out. But as an individual, as your own person, as a model of what you're trying to do, just like I did, you have to do your research. You have to do your research. And that's the only way you're going to know. That's it. Because again, a lot of things are hearsay. But if there are things out there, like I said, we do have the blacklist, so we can let you know if this photographer is on the blacklist and if he's a good photographer to work with, and if he's going to actually take pictures of you, or is he going to want sex for your pictures, or if he's going to sell your pictures. Like, we have that because they're out there. So like I mentioned in my live, I found out a photographer that I had took pictures when this was early on, and he had my pictures on OnlyFans.
Wow.
Like, again, because we talk. I don't have an OnlyFans. Right. So then that started happening. Like, Yolanda, I see your picture on, how you see my picture on OnlyFans? I don't have an OnlyFans. Then we got to do some more digging to find out who the person is. And I'm like, oh, I know who that is. So instead of me outing him, he's still on the blacklist, but instead of me outing him publicly, I made him pay me.
As you should.
Because you're getting paid off me. So give me my money.
How do you protect your image, though? Is there a contract when you take pictures with a photographer, because due to the fact that they have those pictures?
This the thing. You can do contracts all day long, and they don't have to sign it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to sign it. Just like I try to send over some information to some people that were bothering me. They didn't have to sign it.
Okay.
They didn't have to, and they didn't. And that's fine. That's fine. And then if you want to take somebody like small claims court, like all that, like who really wants to do all that?
Yeah, ain't nobody got time.
Right. And all I'm trying to do is take the pictures.
Right.
So that's why I say you just find that 1-2 photographers that you know that's about their business and know they ain't gonna get over on you, and they're gonna do a damn good job, and they're gonna make sure they represent you well, and you just stick with them.
Right. I think you got to hit them in the pockets, but again, we gotta weed out what Evo said. We gotta weed these folks out, and not necessarily put them on the blacklist, but you put them on the do not work with list.
Right. And that's the same.
And I know that's the blacklist. But
that's the same thing. And all they do is travel somewhere else.
It's too many people that try to get on that continue to keep these type of people relevant.
Right.
That's the issue.
Yep, that's the issue there.
Because if you notice, these people, they circle change every few months.
Oh yeah. And I was just about to say that. Yeah, absolutely. Because they know. And then once the ones that he's working with, or she's working, whatever the case may be, once they find out and they start dispersing, then you start doing another roundup.
Yep.
You start another round of, and it's just a repeating cycle. It's just a repeating cycle. I see it all the time. And I said that in my live, and I'll be looking and watching. I'll be like, now look at them. Now he just had 5 models. Now why they all gone? And now you're recruiting for 5 more models.
You need 5 more. Right.
No experience necessary. When y'all see that, that's a red flag.
That means you are more likely to fall for the bull crap. Hey, there was a comment up by Lanesha. I'm sorry. Put it back up. Lanasha. I know I'm messing her name up, and that's my home girl. That's Big White. Nothing in life is for free. Everyone deserves a chance to take care of themselves and their families. Keep pushing. Absolutely. Nothing in life is for free. And that's the problem, man. Everybody looking for something for free, but they want everybody to pay for what they got. That's my damn issue with it all. Evo said, I'll lose before I let somebody lose because of me.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I take the onus when they're under me, I assume the hit. I take the hit.
Yep.
This Shay and Bree, shout out from New Orleans.
Oh,
hey Shay and Bree. I like y'all already. Did you say y'all name like that because y'all twins?
They together. They together right now. That's why.
Oh, okay. I thought look, that's what them twins be doing. They put their name together like that.
Yeah, they together right now.
Did I get that Lawanda Lee comment? I'm learning to take my own pictures for that reason.
Right. I need to start taking classes too for my coaching and stuff, and do my own pictures as well. So that's gonna be my next step.
Yes. And Baby Remix, I love that name. Whoever that is, I'm a fan. I swear to God, I'm gonna subscribe as soon as I get off. Just because of the name.
Right.
It said Yeez, we going to the show. I'm thinking she's saying yes, we going to the show.
Yes, you know how we do. Yes.
Y'all know I read shit like it is, y'all. Fire and Ice.
Yes.
Whatever you put up there, I'm like the anchor man. I will read it exactly how you put it up there.
Right. Verbatim.
Yolanda, it has been such a pleasure. But before you go, I got some questions. I got some fun questions I want to ask. But make sure y'all get y'all tickets to Fire and Ice Fashion Show on Sunday, April 14th, 2024. Of course. Shit, I ain't saying 2025. Right. Doors open at 11:30 and show starts at 12. That means be your black self on time. Now, Yolanda.
Yes.
There's a big misconception that models don't eat.
That's a lie, because I'm a fat girl inside. Let me tell you something. I may be little, but I ain't no salad eating chick, okay? I will eat you at a house and home, baby. That's one thing you better do is feed me. I ain't even gonna lie to you, because I love to eat. I love to eat.
So since you love to eat, I got 3 eat questions for you.
Okay.
So the first one is grits, sugar or salt?
Both. Both.
But it depends. It depends, because I'm with you on that. What does it depend on?
No, because when I'm cooking them, I'm gonna put the salt in as I'm fixing them. But then when I put it in my bowl, I'm gonna add my butter and my sugar on top.
But that don't count.
Yes,
so
it
I
is.
gotta ask you. No. I gotta ask you, salty grits or sweet grits then. So it's obviously sweet grits because you
they need to be sweet. They need to be sweet.
Because one thing I'm gonna say about that is I actually didn't like salty grits at first, but when I had shrimp and grits, it was actually very good.
Well, yeah, now that's different.
Yeah,
that's different. Like now, if I'm eating the shrimp and grits, then yes, I prefer the salt. But if I'm eating like the grits for breakfast with my eggs and my bacon and stuff, then I put sugar in. So that's why. So yeah, I get it.
All right, we definitely good on that. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Really?
Yes.
All right. So, do you like the ones that come out the little Eggo box, or you like the Belgian?
Like got a waffle maker. I like my own. Yes, I like to make my own waffle.
Belgian waffle maker.
Razzle dazzle in them. You know what I'm saying? In my mix and stuff. Yeah. Put a little brown sugar, something, put some cinnamon in there. Yeah, I like that.
Now, this is the last one, and this one is near and dear to my heart.
What you got?
Fried turkey or a turkey in the oven?
Fried turkey.
Hey, you don't won the grand prize. The grand prize is what they usually pay models, a big bowl of nothing.
Well, look, since I'm used to that, I'll accept. Look.
Right. Hey, we appreciate having you on. It's been a delight. You definitely gonna have to come on here again. And also, you know, I want you to put it out there, man. Anybody else that want to come on TMI News, this is what this platform is for. Now, as you can see, it wasn't no drama. It wasn't no dirt and all that. We ain't slinging names and nothing like that. But we got to talk about things in our community that's affecting our community so that we can not only get over them, but resolve the situation, resolve the issue.
Right.
And if too many of us people that get screwed over, if we stay quiet, that's how they able to operate like they do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But imagine if a bunch of us get together and work with each other and not let bull crap infiltrate that circle. Imagine how bright that light will be.
We would be pure greatness.
So in saying that, you can sign off to the people, but I got something I want you to say at the end, right? We're gonna do it live, Natasha. We're gonna do it live. So you got anything else you want to say to your people, because they steady out there hollering?
Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love you again. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all support. Just make sure, if you're not, spread the word and follow me. It's Yolanda TheModel, all social media. Also New Identity Modeling LLC on all social media. Make sure y'all come out and check us out at Fire and Ice. I'm also working on my fashion show, The Splash of Summer of 2024, which will be in June. So that is in the works. More details will be coming soon for that. And I just thank you also, Mr. Tate, for having me and
thank you.
And having this platform for us. Like I said, it's what's needed, and for us to be able to speak up for ourselves. So I thank you so much for that.
That's
thank
right.
You,
and
Tasha, thank you as well in the background. So I appreciate
you always getting shine. You ain't got to say nothing to her.
So leave her alone.
I'm just playing. That's my dog.
Girl.
I gotta tell everybody this. Do you know me and Natasha's birthday are a day apart?
Really?
Oh yeah. And we the same age. She don't want to admit it.
Oh. You better embrace that age, girl. We look good for our age too, so you good.
That's right. Hey, so we're gonna say that we're gonna do this live, right? But before we do it, Natasha, you got one more promo to play. So go ahead and hit it. Or do you know what I'm talking about? It's tax season.
Tired of doing your own taxes? Well, we have a solution for you. Call us today. TPDM Tax Services is at your service.
All right, y'all. I want all of y'all, if whoever getting ready to go out, y'all be safe. Don't be drinking and driving. And I want y'all, again, thank y'all for tuning in TMI News. Now, Yolanda, this is what we do. This is how we sign off. I'm going to say, if y'all don't know what y'all been listening to by now, you've been listening to what? And you say the greatest news segment in history.
Okay.
The greatest news segment in history. So you ready?
Yep.
Natasha, are you doing the picture, the one at a time? So put me up there first. Now watch this. This take one. If y'all don't know what y'all been listening to by now, you are just listening to what?
The greatest news segment in history, baby.
TMI News knocked it out the park on the first try. Hosted by Mr. TMI Tate.
My name.
Special guest, Yolanda TheModel. Hey, y'all, we are out of here, y'all. Peace.